Welcome to Straight Outta Marvel episode 17. It's your host Kevin27.
And it's your boy Chris.
And this is our Loki after show. How are you feeling today, bros?
Man, I'm feeling Loki out today. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
Feeling
I know
like a
exactly
little
what you're saying.
Shoot, how you feeling, fam?
I'm feeling burdened with glorious purpose. Yo,
Hey.
How could you not? You know?
Oh, me.
I'm telling you, episode 1 of Loki was fire, and of course, the title was Glorious Purpose. So you know we gotta dive into it. And this is your warning because this is spoilers ahead. So if you ain't watched Loki, make sure you pause it right here, and then you come on back because we're gonna be here still.
Yes, sir.
So before we dive into it, man, tell me what you thought about this episode.
Bruh. I felt it had a whole bunch of different emotions. There was a lot of laughter, and then you also felt sad in this episode. So, I mean, I'm excited, bro. And it gave me flashback seasons. Like I was thinking of all the stuff I was just watching not that long ago. So it's crazy just to see now they moving on with the story. It's exciting, bro. What about you?
Honestly, bro, it met my expectations. It didn't overly exceed because I felt like it was a lot what was in the trailer. You know?
Yeah.
But the parts that we did see that wasn't in the trailer, I really enjoyed. Like, you know, and just like you said, it was a wide range of emotions. You had the laughter, you had the joy, and then I start feeling bad because I'm just like, damn, putting myself in this situation, and I'm like,
yeah,
I couldn't imagine. It's like you already know you're finna die. You ain't got no choice but to give in to these people. Like,
real shit. It's crazy.
All right, man. So let's get into it. Some story time. Woo. So, Glorious Purpose starts off with the famous scene from the Avengers Endgame where they time travel back to 2012 to retrieve the Tesseract. But we all know the plan gets foiled because they make Hulk take the stairs, and this pisses him off, and he knocks the briefcase from Tony Stark, and Loki ends up with the Tesseract, and boom, this is how the Loki series was born, bro. So let's talk about this scene just real quick, just even back then when it happened. Tell me you wasn't like, what the hell?
Bro, when I first seen it, I was like, so where the hell Loki go? I was like, damn. Tony Stark, you fumbled the bag.
Fumbled the bag.
Physically, like literally fumbled that shit.
Bro.
It was like a gift to him.
But like they had it.
Hey, but you know what? That shit right there shows that Tony also alternated a different reality, like a different time frame from that. Because just him going back to get that Tesseract, and then you just boom, here you go, get hit by Hulk, and then you just give it right to Loki. It's just like weird now. It's a weird series, so it's just like how it's gonna play. Right. But what you think about that scene?
I thought it was funny from the beginning. Like ever since Avengers Endgame, I was just like, wow, I can't believe this is how they're gonna get a Loki series. Like,
oh me.
And it makes total sense, you know. And it's something that we're gonna talk about later when it comes up, because you know the scene comes up again, obviously.
Yeah. And I'm glad they put my name Ant-Man in there. I was like, shout out Ant-Man.
Shout out Ant-Man. So Loki crashes into the Gobi Desert in Mongolia, giving off Iron Man vibes, and we get to hear the God of Mischief speak after these kids surround him. I am Loki of Asgard, burdened with glorious purpose. And one of the girls interrupts and said, who are you?
Like, bro, shit like, on his head. Like
all that you talking. I'm like, who is you? That shit was funny. So we get our first look at Hunter B5, who is played by Wumi Mosaku, and she appears to be a standard sequence violation. And that's something big that comes up later.
Yep.
Branches growing at a stable rate and slope, variant identified. She then tells Loki on behalf of the Time Variance Authority he's being arrested for crimes against the sacred timeline. Of course, Loki is being snarky and tells her, I think I'll have my fill of idiots in armored suits telling me what to do. And then pretty much like, move, bitch, get out the way, get out the way.
Get out the way.
Hey, he tried to brush past her ass, and bro, I never seen anybody get hit this hard in my life.
Yeah, in slow motion. They go, what the hell? Well, it was like 1.16 or something. I was like, God damn.
Oh my God.
Imagine getting hit like that. And you in slow motion, but you feel every single thing that's happening. That I've never heard of no shit like that. I would not want to go through no shit like that. That's terrible.
Me either. And bro, think about how strong and tough Loki is. We gotta talk about this. Think about the pain this guy's felt getting smashed by Hulk and then getting cracked in the jaw shortly after this.
Yeah, bro. That was tough.
Because think about it. He just got smashed by the Hulk.
Yeah, he did. And they all boom, boom, boom.
And then you come right back. Slapped. And she cracked his shit.
Because I was wondering why it was going on for so long. Like when I first watched it, I was like, damn, this is the longest slow mode I ever seen. But then when she just came around, put the shit around this nigga all gentle, I'm like, oh. I'm like, nah, that's different. I ain't never seen nothing like that.
Bro, I love how they do that. And that's always the thing in Marvel. Like, they always put something around their neck. Mm-hmm. I was like, why the TVA? They go so hard. So off the bat, like, they just like, we see the collar, like you were saying. And then the next scene with him is hilarious, with him trying to run away and get away as she presses the button to keep making him return. And all I'm thinking is, why are the TVA so powerful?
Bro, they got power out the ass. But you know what? I think it's them 3 dudes that's giving them that type of power.
Yeah, the space lizards.
Yeah. I feel like that's what they really gave them, that platform to really do shit like that.
How do you feel about the collar though? Like, because that's always the cliche Marvel thing in every movie. They did it in Deadpool.
Yeah.
Like, is that what we should expect from Marvel?
Yeah. Because just seeing that collar on Loki, it was like you could tell, I already knew off the bat that's just something to shut down the powers, which is so weird to me though. You just throw a collar on your neck and then you ain't got no powers. But at the same time, I'll touch on that more later. I'll touch on that more later.
Nah, say what you gotta say.
I'm just saying, like, even when he got the collar off, he didn't even use his powers. Like, he couldn't even use it. So it's just like, how strong is the TVA? Like, how strong is that place?
Yeah, man. These motherfuckers is crazy.
I ain't fucking with them. I ain't messing up my timeline.
I would not be trying to mess with them.
And well, your ass gonna get reset.
And then, so off the bat, we see the Infinity Stones not even meaning much at the TVA, since the guy said the Tesseract sounds dumb.
Bro, that shit was funny to me. I don't know why that was so funny. He's like, oh, that sounds dumb.
I'm like, what is it? Like, so instantly, I'm confused. I'm like, bro, this is a crazy little whirlwind. So after Loki's fine Asgardian leathers are lasered off without his consent, which is not okay, we reach the first humorous part where this guy tells him I'm signing everything he's ever said. And Loki is like, what? And the guy prints out another paper. Sign this too, bro. I was in here dying. I don't know why,
Bro, that shit was funny.
but it was a couple parts in this show where I was just laughing hard as shit. Like
Bro.
like not just like like I don't know, bro. That shit was funny.
Yeah, that was funny because even when I was like, dang, he's like, here's everything that you ever said. And I'm just like, why the paper so small? I'm like, hold on. Ain't this like damn near 1,000 some years old? I was like, that bitch should be like to the
That's
roof.
true too.
But I get it. It ain't no point in doing it. It's just a funny thing.
Yeah. And then yeah, that's true too though. But another thing I thought about too, I was like, is he gonna have to sign all the papers? And then he just signed the one on top.
Hey, I thought that same. I was like, dude, he gotta sign every single paper because that would be messed up.
He just signed every one that was on top. I was like, they should at least like made him do some Bruce Almighty shit.
Yeah, you just
that would have been funny.
Put the paper. That would have been comedy,
bro.
Yeah, that shit funny.
So take a ticket, says the doorman. Doorman. Doorman.
Doorman. Doorman. That he was so annoying.
Hey, if you know, you know.
We ain't saying shit more. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know, doorman.
Doorman.
Oh shit.
Yo,
that's hilarious.
That shit got me crying. What the
hell? So it's only two of us in here. Then yells, "This is a mistake, and I shouldn't be here." And cue Miss Minutes. Hey there, you're probably saying this is a mistake. I shouldn't even be here.
Bro, they was on this nigga Loki head.
Oh my god. I was like, bro, this is torture. What is going on?
And you notice like how everybody's so straightforward with everything.
Oh my god.
Like they were just straight point blank with everything they said to this nigga.
Oh my god. Yo, Tara Strong, she kills it here, I swear. And now she catches Loki and us, the audience, up on the sacred timeline. Long ago, there was a vast multiversal war. Countless unique timelines battled each other for supremacy that nearly resulted into the destruction of all everything. But then the all-knowing timekeepers emerged, bringing peace by reorganizing the multiverse into a single timeline, the sacred timeline. Now the timekeepers protect and preserve the proper flow of the time for everyone and everything. But sometimes people like you, Chris, veer off the path. The timekeepers created. Yo, stop veering off that path, Chris. The timekeeper's gonna get you, bro.
Oh god.
We call those variants. Maybe you started an uprising or we're just late for work. Hey, how you gonna be late for work and create a Nexus event, which left unchecked can branch off into madness, leading to another multiversal war? But don't worry, because the TVA is here to fix your mistake and set the time back on a predetermined path.
Oh god,
bro,
that shit was.
I had to rewind that shit. I was like, bro, this is an ill little story.
I like how they changed it to a cartoon, just like right off the bat. I was like, yo, what the hell?
Bro.
That's fire. I like the whole little story because like even when she was just talking about that whole stuff, like with the multiverse and stuff, and how if you change a path, you just gonna break like damage a whole bunch of different type of timelines and stuff. I'm just like, dang, it had me questioning, like, yeah, I need to be on time for work like tomorrow. Like,
you know,
like I ain't trying to go through that.
Man.
Like, just imagine.
Yeah, you don't want to create a Nexus event and get kidnapped by the TVA, bro.
Hell no.
And get reset.
That
you're gonna be looking like your background.
I swear.
Man. Bro,
Like, man,
the Loki memes on Twitter was going
funny,
crazy.
crazy, bro. I seen them bitches. I was like, dang. I said, these are like fire memes. Oh my gosh. But overall, though, I think even when she came on the screen and we're just talking about that whole timeline stuff and we're just breaking up the space lizards and stuff, I was like, dang. So they just converted everything into one. Like it was just multiple verses and you just smashed them all into one. I'm like, that's
Multiple
crazy.
timelines, and they was like, you know what? We just gotta make one perfect timeline.
Mm-hmm.
And this is
Yeah.
where I started this is where I started getting confused and shit. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like at this point, I'm like, so you telling me that everything is predetermined? That's how they making it seem. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad Loki was calling them out on that shit.
On me. Because they did make everything seem like it was just like anything you did kind of was just like it would change something.
No, they making it seem like everything you do is predetermined. Like we set you on this path.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna get into it when we get there. So then we get the spot in the trailer where the guy asks for his ticket and he says he didn't give me a ticket, and then he zaps his ass once he gives him attitude and he called him Buckethead. And the way Loki looked so nervously for that ticket, I was dead. Yo, bro was like,
Bro,
he was like, yo, where my ticket at?
on me. You like, hey, I got it.
I got my ticket, shit.
Well, you just disintegrated that nigga.
Bro, and people tried to I see people on Twitter, follow your boy at the KC Network 702 because I be on them in them Twitter streets. Yo, this people on Twitter said that was the same thing that your boy what was his name? From Thor Ragnarok, not the Collector. What's his brother name? The Grandmaster.
Graham, yeah.
Yeah, they were saying the Grandmaster had that same weapon. And I was like, that's not the same.
That was two different weapons because he melted that nigga.
Yeah, he melted him. This dude in this Loki show, he just looked like he just like snapped dude like out of existence, like just zapped him out of existence.
And he just like
Yeah.
it's like he just erased him.
I was like, I kind of get where you coming from, same vibes, but no.
No, it was two different things.
Yeah. And that shit was funny still. My nigga Thor, oh my God.
Yo, imagine you had to go through that, man. You just see it got melted right beside you.
I might have to watch Ragnarok tonight just for that.
You gotta smell it, bro. That was bad.
That shit is too funny, man. Oh my God. So bring on Agent Mobius, Province, France, 1549, and some TVA hunters, aka the Minutemen, were responding to a routine Nexus event when someone got the drop on them and stabbed them up. Mobius says stab wounds are consistent with the others, and the reset charge is fine. And other hunter says it's the 6th time this week. No, he said the reset charge is done. I think that's a spell check. I hate that shit. And the other hunter said it's the 6th time this week. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Instantly, I was like, that's Loki.
You thought that off the rip?
Off the rip.
Mm.
Because he said the stab wounds.
Yeah.
And I just figured, I was like, it's Loki. Like, as soon as I heard that.
See, I ain't think that at the time. Because when they said it, I was just like, dang, whoever there murking them off. Because see, the whole time I'm thinking like they needed Loki, like to help them. But that's crazy. You just put hella stab wounds in people.
So interrupted by a child, and he gives her a phone. And if I'm her for 1549, I will be freaked out by the technology.
Like he just, bro, yeah, bro, I wanted to talk about that shit too. I was like, you just pulled out a phone, you draw a stick, man, and then boom, you say, hey, tap it. Then she tap it and then they start walking. Oh, hell no. I'd have freaked the hell out.
I would freak out now if somebody did that now.
Yeah, like we don't even have that shit now. So if you just did that shit out of nowhere and 15, what was it?
49.
49? That was hella long ago. But nah. Then it would be like, bro, what is that? Like, what you just do?
Mm-hmm. She was crazy. So Mobius asked her who did it, and she points to the devil in the windows. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, I said that. Oh yeah, and that was another reason why I thought it was Loki too, because of the horns.
Mm.
Because
But
his helmet is the horns.
yeah, I know.
Like, bro, the
Well,
first time I seen Avengers, I was like, oh shit, is he the devil or some shit?
so was he just that dude just doing all like that's crazy? Like you doing
I
shit
mean,
like that?
I don't know for sure, but that's just initially, as soon as I was watching it, that's what I was thinking, you know.
Yeah.
And then she also gives him bubble gum that says Kalui, I believe. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not sure. And Mobius says devil bearing gifts and tells the agent to run it for temporal aura. But in a
Mm.
way, but in a way out, Mobius gives wind that Loki has been apprehended.
And he did went there quick as hell.
And that's when we seen, I think that's when we seen it said sex and it said fluid.
Bro. I'm weak, bro. I did see that shit too. I was dying. And I noticed with the they had that meter. So is they on like a time stamp? Like on a timer
I
for a
believe
certain
so
event?
because he was like, oh, we getting in the red.
Yeah.
So we
I
gotta
seen that.
go.
Dang.
So they could
That's
probably
crazy.
only be places for a certain amount of time before they disrupt the timeline.
Yeah, so that mean they gotta work quick.
Yeah.
Damn.
So gavel bangs, and the judge Ravano Renslayer says, "Next case, please." Tells Loki he's being charged with sequence violation, and asks, "How does he plead?" As Loki responds, very snarky but witty, "A guy doesn't plead. This has been a very enjoyable pantomime, but I'd like to go home now." She says, "Are you guilty or nah?" And he says, "Guilty of being the god of mischief, yes. Guilty of finding all this incredibly tedious, yes. Bill, guilty of a crime against the sacred timeline, absolutely not. You have the wrong person." And then she says, "Oh, really? And who should we have?" Or what she said? "And who should we have?" says the judge. And Loki throws the Avengers right under the bus. But it makes sense. Honestly, I
Mm-hmm.
thought everything Loki says right here makes sense. So he says he only came into possession of the Tesseract because they traveled through time, because no doubt in a last ditch effort to stave off my ascent to a god king. Well, that didn't make sense, obviously, because he didn't know why they
They was
tried to
doing it.
travel back. You feel me? He don't
Mm-hmm.
know why, but he gonna know why soon.
On me. He gonna feel that shit.
Oh, you gonna know why they travel back, motherfucker.
On
Oh my
me.
god, that shit is funny.
But
So
even
yeah,
with
go
that
ahead.
part too, with just saying like how he was throwing the Avengers under the bus, I was thinking like I was like, damn. So maybe he not really thinking like at this time, like you got the Avengers that's just coming back from time to really get that shit done, and you just taking the shit and the leave. So you're not really thinking what's going on because you like, what the hell? I'm looking at Tony right now. So why you just
Yeah,
like what the hell? And he knew it was him. So that's what kind of threw me off.
yeah. You see, he can smell two colognes, two Tony Stark colognes.
But and they did return the stones back too. So that's probably why
Yeah.
they didn't get in trouble for that.
Well, apparently they said that I'm gonna get into it. Where was I at? Where was I at? Okay. So he even offers the judge to deal. He even offers the judge a deal to lace him with a task force and he'll eliminate the Avengers for her. As the judge says, we're not here to talk about the Avengers because that was supposed to happen. You escaping, that was not supposed to happen. And I'm sitting here thinking, why wasn't it supposed to happen if it happened?
Mm-hmm. That's facts.
See, now that's what I don't understand. That's where I'm confused. I'm just like, if he got there because they made a mistake, like people make mistakes all the time that really alter the course, of lives, careers, all types of shit, you know?
Yeah, because like, what was he supposed to do? You just dropped the Tesseract in front of him back in that day where he was trying to get that Tesseract, and then you presented it to him in his face, and he
Yeah.
locked up. So, in that point in time, it happened. Like, it was just meant for him to have that. It was meant for him to like just pick it up and just disappear. So
Yeah.
that's why it didn't make sense at first.
Yeah, we were meant to have a Loki series.
Yeah, goofy ass,
Goofy ass,
TVA,
goofy ass TVA trying to hate on us for having a Loki series, motherfucker. Trying to snap my nigga. So the court finds Loki guilty and sets him to be reset. As Loki says, you have no idea what I'm capable of. And here comes Mobius to save the day. I know what he's capable of. And the judge says, I think this is a big mistake because Mobius wants to use Loki to help him, with their little shit they got going on. So that's some whatever, but obviously we need that to get the story going because we don't need Loki to be reset.
I mean, and homie tried to use his power too. And they was laughing at him.
Hey, I think it's gonna be sad. You know what? I think it's gonna be sad. I think it's only gonna be one season.
I think so too. Even though I heard two, but I think
I heard
it's
it
gonna be
was
one.
two, but I think it's gonna be one because it's like how I think he's gonna have to save the day, and then he ain't gonna be able to come back.
Nah, because that was the end of his file.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what's gonna happen, bro. So, what do you want from me? Loki asks Mobius, and Mobius replies with, "Was little cooperation." Damn. Oh, with a little cooperation. Damn, my notes is trash. And Mobius replies with a little cooperation. Not my forte. And Mobius instantly calls him out. Really? Even when you're warning someone you intend to betray? Come on.
Yo, hey, Mobius is on his ass.
Yo, he goes on to tell Loki how he pursues the lives of dangerous variants, but like real dangerous ones, because compared to the, real dangerous variants, Loki's just like a little pussy cat.
Flame that nigga.
Bro, yo, Owen Wilson was disrespectful to Loki.
Bro was on his head, bro. I was like, dang. I said, y'all need to put some respect on Loki's name.
Right. I'm like, what the hell?
They painted him out as something. They painted him out as something like he wasn't a god, though.
Oh, man. They was on my god Loki, homie. So I love the part where Mobius shows a montage of Loki's life and says, for someone born to rule, you sure do lose a lot. Might even say it's in your nature. And then Loki responds with, things didn't turn out so well for the last person who said that to me. Then Mobius explains, to him by, like killing Coulson.
No, dickhead.
And then explains to him by killing Coulson, that's what brought the Avengers together to defeat him. Stupid, you're not thinking.
Yo, they was on homie helmet the whole episode, especially
bro,
Owen.
Mobius, Agent Mobius, yo, I'm
He was
Mobius by
not
the
playing
way.
no games.
Dead ass. I'm Agent Mobius. And I just was like, damn. So now he asked Loki, "Do you enjoy hurting people and making them feel small and afraid?" Yo, and he is pressing Loki, rubbing it in his face about how terrible he is because Loki is a terrible person. Let's not act like Loki isn't a terrible person. Fuck your
Mm-hmm.
redemption arc just because you tried to save people, probably for the better. Honestly, I don't even think he saved people in Thor Ragnarok for the better good for himself because Xandar got taken over at the end. Like they took over the Grandmaster,
Mm-hmm.
which we need a movie on that.
Oh God, we need some backstory, man. Something.
Yeah, because when you really think about like the Grandmaster and the Collector and like how strong they are in the comics, they don't give them justice in the MCU.
Nope.
Not
We
at
just know
all.
of them.
They don't give them justice because I don't think the Grandmaster would get taken over that easily.
Nah.
But anyway, let's talk about the DB Cooper part. And I swear this part made me laugh out loud, bro. Like hysterically when Loki says, I was young and lost a bet to Thor.
Yo, that shit was funny.
Oh,
That shit was funny.
bro, I was laughing like hysterically again, bro. Like, I was just like, what the hell? This is the funniest shit I ever heard.
And then really lost a bet. I was like, yo, I forgot about that shit.
I was
That
young and lost a bet to Thor. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, you was not that young.
oh me. That
Like
boy was trying to
compare,
make it seem like it was like 5 or something.
yeah. And I'm like, bro, think about it. Compared to compared to regular life, that was just like in the 50s or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or like the 40s. I'm not sure. But that wasn't like it was that long, like, like it was
Yeah.
500 years ago. And even then, Loki like 1100 years old.
Just living.
Bro, that's how it was when I don't know if you got to the end of Invincible.
Yeah.
You got to the end of Invincible?
Oh, invisible. No, I got to the middle. I'm in the middle of the season.
Oh damn,
I'm
I'm gonna
almost done.
spoil it then. Damn, I can't even hit you with that bar. Fuck.
You can hit me with the
Man.
bar, but I'm gonna forget.
Well, in that part, he said he was saying something when he was talking. The dad was saying something to Invincible when he was like, 1,000 years I've been alive. So what's 17 more? Like I can have another one of you in 17 years. I've been alive for 1,000 years, motherfucker. Like 17 ain't nothing.
On me. That boy
So
said, put
that's
some respect on my name.
so that's how I felt when Loki said that. But I did think it was hella funny how he was like Heimdall, Loki, or he's like Heimdall, Thor, you better be ready. He jumped out that motherfucker plane. That shit was funny.
Oh God. That shit was funny.
So now we get into the good stuff where we talk Loki's future in the real timeline. He even says this never happened, when he's showing Loki how he killed his mother, and he doesn't believe it. And it's tough when Mobius says, you weren't born to be king, Loki. You were born to cause pain and suffering and death. That's how it is. That's how it always will be. I was
Bro.
like, damn. Also, others can live their best lives. So they could be their best versions of themselves. And I was like, and then he showed the Avengers. I was like, damn, Loki, they shitting on you right now, my guy.
Dude, I was like, damn. You could just see it in his face. Like he didn't want to do that. But you could see he was so blinded
Right.
by all the stuff he was doing. And he was enjoying doing it, but he not realizing it that he doing it. Like it's weird. and just now he watching it back. Because it's the difference when you doing it and you seeing yourself doing it. So
Right.
you watch it, you like, damn, like I'm really like this. And it's showing like different timeline paths. Like what you doing in the time, like how many people you killing. And
Yeah.
then that shit was getting sad. I was like, damn, you can see it in his face.
Yeah, he was like, "You enjoy this, don't you?" When he was showing them. Oh my
Yeah.
god. And then right when it's getting good, Hunter B-15 interrupts and says they have a situation. And Loki takes this opportunity to pickpocket the man for the remote and tries to escape. Such a
Me.
mischievous scamp.
Hey, did you catch it too on the first
No,
song?
I didn't.
Bro, I caught it right away. Like I seen him just dig in his pocket. And then he put something in his pocket when she came in. And I was like, that nigga just stole that damn zapper shit.
He said, "Don't you go anywhere." Yo, he was fucking Loki up, man.
No,
Loki
me.
tried to scrap his ass. He was like, "Er, er." I told you, time moves different in the TVA. I was like, damn. I
Bro,
was
he
like,
was
Loki, you
zapping
ain't
that
got a
nigga.
chance.
Imagine you in a fight, bro. You about to swing on the nigga, and then you just boop. He just keep boop. Like, bro, I get so irritated. I'm like, all right, bro, I don't even want to fight you no more.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
That shit funny.
So Loki runs into the guy that initially said the Tesseract looks dumb and says, "Hey, I know you. You're the guy with the blue box." Like just shitting on the Tesseract.
He just
Which Loki says, "Give him the Tesseract or I gut you like a fish." And the guy doesn't know what a fish is. And I'm like, how do you know English and you don't know what a fish is?
exactly. I think he was just because he was like, I live behind this disc my whole life.
Still doesn't make sense.
And I was like, hold on. So I was like, you ain't grow up? Like you just been this person on some WandaVision shit?
It still doesn't make sense though. I was
Exactly.
like, you got to know what a fish is, man. Come on.
Yeah, he was like slow. Well, maybe
So
one of the slow workers.
maybe. So he gives Loki the Tesseract, and Loki sees all these Infinity Stones. And the guy Casey says they actually get a lot of them. And some of the guys use them as paperweights. And this is the moment, I believe, when Loki realizes he can't escape.
Nope. Then he gets stuck.
He even says, "This is the greatest power in the universe, isn't it?" Or
It
no,
gotta be.
he said, "Is this the greatest power in the universe?"
It gotta be.
It gotta
Don't you
be.
think so?
It gotta be.
Because like that, if you can't even use the damn Infinity Stones,
He
nigga,
said they
you
use, bro. He said they use them as paperweights, bro. I'm gonna put up some of the memes at the bottom of this shit because did you, bro? You got to see some of the memes. That shit was so funny,
yeah, bro. You gotta send me those.
bro. They was like, oh yeah, they use them as paperweights, and then they had Natasha and Gamora laying dead on the floor from the Soul Stones.
Yeah. Oh my god, bro. They out of line.
They was like Tony Stark face when he see that they using the Infinity Stones as
That's
paperweights, and he
paper.
died for using them.
That's crazy. Oh my god. I mean, they are definitely a higher power. Just
Bro, think
like you
about
doing that on the Earth.
how the strongest made Thanos,
Yeah. Like it made Thanos snap half a population.
and he keeping them in his desk
Like they
like they
just
Christmas
toys.
decorations.
Yeah, like or like you could just hand them out and be like, hey, you want to look at this? You can wear it as a necklace.
I'm like, wow, that shit is fucked up, bro. I was like, okay, so you telling me my guy Tony Stark died for y'all to be using paperweights, using
Freaking
Infinity Stones as paperweights? Come on, man.
freaking TVA.
I'm just like, wow. So then he transports back to the film room, and this is where he watches his future, including his death by Thanos. No more resurrections, motherfucker. I don't know why I say
Mm-hmm.
resurrections. Resurrections. Even sees that him and Thor actually become cool to the point he sacrificed himself. And once he
Mm-hmm.
sees that, and his file goes in, or his file ends, he go crazy on the hunter, finessed her, put the collar around her neck, and it's no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Oh me.
Bro, this shit was so fucking funny. He was stop it, stop it, stop it. Bro, she sounded like a fucking bop it. Bop it. Flick
Pull it. Twist it. Bop it.
it.
Pull it.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I was like, what the hell? Bro, that shit was so funny. Yo, Loki was tearing her ass up.
Hey, you know what's funny? I'm glad he did that too, because like just it's like revenge from the beginning. Like you just slap me with that damn stick and maybe go in slow motion for hella long and feel that pain.
I
And
thought
now I'm
about
making
that
you go
too.
hella fast.
I thought about that too. I was like, bro, Loki's still cold because even in this shit, he still was able to get that collar off,
Mm-hmm.
but he still couldn't use his powers.
Nah, that shit tough. I nigga had to sit. You see how you sitting? That nigga like, damn, man.
Defeated.
Nigga took an L on this one.
My nigga's defeated.
That nigga Loki, man.
Bro, that's crazy. I'm just like, wow, okay. So then he okay, yeah, I already said that part. And then I can never go back to my timeline, can I? I don't enjoy hurting people. I do it because I have to, because I've had to, because it's part of the illusion. It's the cruel, elaborate trick conjured by the weak to inspire fear. Then Mobius tells them why they need help hunting down a fugitive variant. And the fugitive variant is Loki.
Loki.
Which I figured this.
Bro, I did not figure that out until he said that shit. I didn't even notice it until he said it. I was like, dang. I said, so it is Loki. But that sparks a question though. When we get to the end. Cause that like what that explains for the ending, man. I can't wait till you talk about it. Because I'm gonna talk about that part.
Okay, so we get a glimpse of this variant in 1858, Salina, Oklahoma, where the Minutemen.
You know, the women ain't gonna like them.
Notices someone came from the third millennium, and this variant sets them on fire, easily getting rid of them. And then we see a dark hooded figure, and that's the end of the episode. So how you feel about that scene?
So it was, I was like, you say that about Loki, and then we see this random dude come on set, all these dudes on fire, but we don't know who it is. Right. I was like, so hold on. That's why when you said Loki in the beginning, I was just like kind of just like stuck when I seen that it was Loki as the variant. Is that what it is? Yeah, as the variant. But then you showed a hoodie up dude basically burn all these things, and we don't know his face. And I'm just like that's like a different vibe. So is it somebody else that you trying to show us, or is it Loki as the dude in the hood mask? I mean, it probably is knowing Marvel. You know what they did with fucking Sharon Carter.
Well, I was thinking, what if it's like female Loki?
Oh, yeah.
And this is why I said this, because in you know, in the beginning they made sure to show that his sex was fluid, you know.
Yeah.
And then they, you know, it's been in the news. So I was like, maybe this Loki that's on the loose killing people all these time, the TVA people,
Yeah.
is the female Loki.
Dang. I didn't even think about that. That was a good one to think about because I didn't even think about that. It could be. Because it did say as a fact, she comes back as like Loki comes back as a female Loki type shit.
Yeah, because in the multiverse they got like old Loki, they got young Loki, and they got
Yeah.
female Loki, they got like all these different Lokis. Because somebody, okay, so I heard somebody say on a podcast that Loki was a Nexus being, but then they said he wasn't a Nexus being, so he got a bunch of different. It's a bunch of different Lokis, I guess.
Dang.
And
So that
somebody
means
correct me if I'm wrong. Give your boy a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and let me know if I'm right or if I'm wrong.
because that sparks the question. If it's multiple Lokis out there, that means it is Loki, but it's just not the right Loki that we know. So they need his help, but they need him to defeat Loki. Bro, oh man. I'm kind of glad you said that. Now that opens up a lot of questions because then it could be Loki, but as a different type of
Bro,
Loki.
and think about it. Think about it from this perspective. The female villains are the it thing right now.
That is true.
Like seriously, like you come with the female villain, that'll be the biggest twist. Because and then this female Loki, bro, that shit is set shit on fire.
Nigga, Loki gonna jump through the roof, man.
It will set Twitter ablaze. I guarantee you.
Oh, damn, you got me pumped now. Because now I was just wondering the outcome, like what could be like, is it somebody else involved? I wasn't even thinking of that. So that kind of ties back into the beginning when she brung up when that Miss Minus brung up that damn multiverse
Miss
minutes and how they bring up the damn multiverse and how it all splits and how so many events could occur and how it would happen. And knowing that with Loki, how he just got the Tesseract, came back, and now they got to show him what's going on. You might have that female Loki, or you might have the old Loki. You never know. Or you might have all Lokis. So you never know because it's just happening. I mean, they killing off that team
right?
on multiple occasions in different timelines.
Yeah, and you see, even Agent Mobius was like, after he was like, "Oh, it was 6 people this week," and he was like, "Yeah, that's what we know of."
Yeah.
So this this secret Loki that we don't know who it is yet, but this Loki is out on the loose, being a murderous diva. I'm gonna say diva. I'm telling you, man, this Lady Loki, but we'll say anonymous for now. The hooded Loki.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. Wow. That's wild.
Yeah. So let's go, man. Final thoughts, and let's give this a rating. So go ahead, bro. What's your rating?
I'm give it 9 out of 10 because it gave me a lot of different feelings. I like when shows do that.
Okay.
Like it was just different. It was like the pure happiness, just seeing my boy Loki back and that getting that dialogue from him back.
Yeah.
And then you felt the sadness because you see him just watching himself get murdered by Thanos like that.
Right.
So you got to feel a whole bunch of different shit, and it has some great funny parts too. And I like how they viewed the TVA. I like how the TVA was just so just blunt, like like they just wasn't like sugarcoating. No, they was blunt about everything they said.
Mm.
So I like that. Yeah. So I get it show 9 out of 10. So what's your
Okay.
rating?
Yeah, I give it a 9 out of 10 also because I feel like it matched my expectations, didn't really exceed. It was pretty much what I expected it to be. but it was some good laughs. And if I ever laugh out loud, and I mean laugh out loud, man, and twice I did on this one episode. So I give it a 9 out of 10, and it was very emotional. Like I really felt his pain. I really sympathized with Loki on this one. So I give it a 9 out of 10 as well. And I cannot wait for next Wednesday.
Bro, me either, bro. I can't wait.
Bro, oh my lord. Oh my lord. Shit, bro. So we made it to the end of this Loki episode 1 review. So we can go ahead and do some Marvel news real quick and get up out of here.
Yeah.
And I don't even really have that much. I really got a couple, to be honest.
I only got one. It was about the Avengers at Disneyland. I heard that thing was fire, man.
Oh, hell yeah. Come on, man. It's Avengers Campus.
On me.
I seen Spider-Man jumping out the roof. I was like, yup.
They had old dude up there too. What's his name? Where he at? Let me see. I forgot his name, but he was up there too. During the opening. I was like, dang, I wish we could have went, man. That would have been fun.
Would have been nice, man.
And then they got some Loki cereal out and the Lucky Charms deal. So y'all better go get you some. You know what I'm saying? If you love some Lucky Charms.
Get some Loki Charms.
And yeah, get some Loki Charms, man.
Oh my God.
So get y'all some Lucky Charms and get some good milk. Lactose intolerant, get that almond milk. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I did.
You know me. The almond milk be coming in handy.
I love almond milk.
Oh God.
I don't even drink regular milk anymore.
I don't either.
I got almond milk one time. Changed my life.
Saved my life. Shit. I hated that regular. That 2%.
Oh my God. That shit hit my stomach, go right to the toilet.
On me.
Once you hit
that rumbling, it's a wrap. You're not defeating that. That's your TVA.
Oh my God. This shit is funny. So we got another thing, bro, about Loki. So they asked, why did the TVA and this is according to the MCU Direct. So why did the TVA arrest 2012's Loki's for his time antics, but not Steve Rogers for creating an alternate timeline with Peggy Carter?
You fucking right.
The hypocrisy.
It's a conspiracy.
But for real, the hypocrisy of this shit.
Yo. Fucking Peggy. Bro, you know what I think it is? It's Peggy must got that good. She got to. I need to find me a Peggy out there.
She got the best good in the multiverse.
Oh God, she got to. She gotta have somebody whip in all nations, all universes. It's everywhere. It gotta be. There's no way you just let that happen and Steve Rogers don't get no consequence. He get to come back as an old ass man.
Old man Steve, ain't that some shit?
What the hell? I didn't even think about that. Fucking Peggy. Oh my God. Cap. I swear Captain America just one lucky bastard, man. I don't know what he got on these niggas, but he just got them quick.
Bro, and I always even think about that. I'm like, how you gonna just go back and just ruin her relationship that she had when you gone?
Like, nigga, she saw you, she heard you die over the intercom. Like, she had to move on. Then she found out you was alive after all these years, bro. And she was old.
So long.
Old ass. Bro, she can't do shit no more. And then she gotta see you, then she fucking die. And then you go to the funeral, you get with her, you get with her daughter or something.
The niece.
The niece, that's even worse.
Sharon.
Yeah, I'm saying he get with niece, he get with the niece. I was trying to figure out which one she was. But I'm like, you get with Sharon. And then you just like, all right, fuck Sharon, man. I'm gonna give you this last kiss, Sharon. And then I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna go back with Peggy, bro, and live my life.
Just a sicko.
I had to get nasty. I told you he was gonna get that one last dance. Ugly ass.
Ugly. Ugly.
Well, it was, oh my God. Peggy one got that good.
Oh my God, bros. I know it's, hold on. Let me get on Twitter because it's so much Loki shit out there. So I can't wait for episode 2, man.
I mean,
Now that he officially about to be working with the TVA.
yep. That's gonna be different. They say he was making a mistake, but I'm like, I don't think they're making a mistake now because now he know his life.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure he gonna be different now. Way different, honestly. Because even then, like, he just had to become a good guy around that time. But now that he know his life, he probably gonna be like a hero type shit.
Right.
That's crazy. Fucking Thanos. Time
Big
travel.
head ass Thanos.
Nut chin ass Thanos.
Can't believe my nigga snapped away the universe and also snapped Loki's neck.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
And when Loki seen that shit, he was like,
Bro was choking up.
yeah, he was
crazy.
choking up all right.
Oh God.
Oh, man.
Bro, I was like, even when I seen that part again, I was like, damn, this nigga Thanos is just like, this nigga did not give a fuck. Like, like he ain't feel nothing. I was like, I think the only time he felt something when he had to get rid of Gamora, but he knew it was like a sacrifice.
Oh my God. So damn, I couldn't really find no Loki shit. So I do got some other news though. So Geekosity is reporting that Hulk will undergo yet another change in the future MCU project that will replace Smart Hulk with a more powerful and much more savage version. The outlet has shared that Marvel intends to keep Mark Ruffalo around for a while, but they also want to continue mining Banner's many different forms from the comics. So we won't just be playing, or so he won't just be playing Smart Hulk from now on. According to Geekosity, the plot details are thin on the ground, but at some point, Bruce will be faced with a situation that requires more physical strength than Smart Hulk can provide. He'll then push himself to do more, resulting in him morphing into his new, bigger, and more animalistic Hulk. It's unclear exactly where this could take place, but it won't be in She-Hulk, as Geekosity notes, but in a future movie. So, what do you think about that, bro?
Man, that's awesome news. Because I didn't want to see Smart Hulk this whole time. I'm gonna keep it $150. Because the way I fell in love with the Hulk, he used to have all the damn Hulk fists and just be like Hulk smack. Like I used to say that shit all the time. I love when Hulk got that energy and he just mad. Like that's the best time you love the Hulk, when the nigga mad. Cause when he mad, that nigga be going ham. Like that nigga be putting in that work.
Bro, this is oh, go ahead.
I was just saying right quick, I like that. I hope he just get more variations, and I hope wherever it is that provides a stronger Hulk than what the Smart Hulk can provide, I hope it be something devious. It gotta be something devious.
Bro, okay, so my whole thing is I feel like Marvel dropped the ball a little bit when it came to Smart Hulk, because okay, yeah, he did the snap and brought everybody back, and that was his thing. Like that was his claim to fame. But they didn't show him fighting anyone. Like if they would have showed him being Smart Hulk and going savage, like when they showed him being the Hulk, he took his shirt off and was like he was all soft and shit.
Yeah.
Like he should have been Smart Hulk, but still like all right, and just started smashing shit like like his regular self.
But see, one I seen somebody say I was watching somebody talk about it. It was on YouTube. I forgot who video that was, but they was talking about how Hulk when he got weak, like when that shit happened when he did the snap,
Yeah, his arm.
they kind of just like
His arm
made
turned
it,
into a crunch bar.
yeah, like literally physically. But they made him after that just kind of like weak. Like they wouldn't really show no parts of him trying to do something because he don't have that liability on that right arm. Which is like I'm like, but he the Hulk though. I'm like, I get he's a smart Hulk. He understand what he doing. Well, are you trying to say like Bruce Banner is just a soft ass motherfucker and he just can't be nothing without the Hulk?
Right.
Because then the Hulk in Thor Ragnarok was that man. He was that motherfucker that you had to take out.
And he was talking a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, even he was whooping Thor ass.
No Banner, only Hulk.
I mean, it was a savage. Drake the town.
Thor beat that nigga up though.
Thor, he had to get his ability, but he felt that shit. He had to feel some shit. But you can't lie, he was whooping that nigga ass. He was whooping that nigga ass.
Because Thor wasn't trying to fight him at first.
I know, but he still was whooping that ass.
Nah, because once Thor was like, he was like, okay, Banner. He's like, I'll get you out. Don't worry, Banner. I'll get you out. Like, bro, Thor was whooping the shit out of that hole. And then that's when Grandmaster hit him with that shit and electrocuted him.
Oh, yeah.
And then that's when the Hulk just started smashing his ass.
That nigga out of line.
But no, it was a part where he was, he was smashing the shit out of Thor though.
Yeah. That's cool though. I mean, I hope they do something big for him this time around because a lot of people did have like a lot of bad review opinions on that shit with the Hulk. Because you built him to be this big and then he got his shit sunned by Thanos. It just wasn't the same.
Right.
Like, you can't do that.
Well, I get him getting whooped by Thanos, but then after that, with him never wanting to be like coming back as the Hulk again, that's what I'm saying. And then when he come back as Smart Hulk, we still didn't really get no iconic fighting scenes from him.
I ain't gonna lie. When I first saw Thanos and the way he whooped Hulk ass made me immediately put respect on that nigga name.
Bro.
Like as soon as I saw that shit, I was like, "Yeah, this nigga Thanos is the real deal."
Bro, that was one of the hardest intros ever.
If he just did Hulk like that, imagine nobody ain't fucking with this nigga.
Bro, that was one of the hardest intros. The way he came in, he grabbed him like this and kneed him in the stomach. I was like, "Oh damn!"
Bro, put the paws on him.
This nigga Thanos the real deal.
He was on his little scrappy shit. He's like, I'm about to put the paws on him.
Put the paws on him. Put the paws
on him. Yeah, he was not playing no games.
Oh my lordy, lord.
He like, y'all gonna give me them stones.
Oh my God. Oh, something else too I got real quick. We got Issa Rae will play Spider-Woman in Sony's sequel to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So that's tight.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah. So I can't wait. I cannot wait for Into the Spider-Verse too.
You gotta hit it out of nowhere, bro. I can't wait for these Spider-Mans, man. I feel like these days it's going too slow for me because I'm just anticipating for a Spider-Man film.
No,
I
like
need
drop
it.
the trailer.
I need a trailer, something. Just tease me. Because I seen them trending the other day. Like everybody was waiting on the film, like a trailer film. And then they said they was not dropping it. So I just seen how it was just trending. And everybody like, give me the trailer. We need the
Real shit
trailer.
though.
Because like I'm like, bro, give us something, even if it's just something small. Like, just give it to us, man. We need some clearance. Like, we need something, bro. Like, we don't need to see Andrew Garfield. We don't need to see Tobey Maguire. We just need to see Tom Holland in a Spider-Man uniform. We just need something. And give me my
Man,
baby Zendaya, man. We need all that.
I feel like if they show the trailer, they ain't gonna have no choice but to show that this is Spider-Verse.
Yeah. They probably going, you know what? They probably going to drop that shit August. I give it August.
Yeah. About 4 months before.
Yeah. Because I feel like if they do it now, it's going to be way too early. Yeah. So people just got to hold their jets, man. Hopefully it come in August. If not, early September.
Hold your horses.
What happened to the trailer drop on the nigga birthday? Woo! September 8th? That'd be lit.
Oh, not that late shit. But I mean, it'd still be 3 months before.
Yeah, true.
So that'd be dope too. All right, man. You got anything else before we get up out of here?
Nah, bro.
All right, we'll go ahead and wrap this up. So thanks for coming out, bros. This is
Sir.
Straight Out of Marvel, episode 17. I really appreciate you guys going and giving us 5-star ratings. Really appreciate those every time. So go ahead and like us, comment, subscribe at the KC Network 702 on YouTube. You can also find us on the KC Network 702 on Twitter. You can find me at Casino Kev 777 on Twitter. And side projects, I got episode 3 Marvel's Wastelanders podcast review coming up soon. And what else I got? I think that's pretty much it for now. But please make sure you go follow us on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all of that good stuff.
And shout out to the listeners, man. We seen y'all, man. See y'all giving up the plays, man. We love y'all, man. We just got to keep grinding from here. I can't wait.
Yeah, man, for sure. Really appreciate that shit. What else you? That's it.
Yeah, and make sure you follow your boy Slime.10. And we got we can't wait to see you guys for more news. And we're going to have some more Marvel stuff coming out. And we're going to see you guys for next week for Loki, episode 2. So.
Okay, so next Thursday we will be dropping the episode 2 for Loki. So do not forget to be back here for the Loki after show. You know what I'm saying?
Woo.
All right.
So,
all right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.